many on my research, but I will introduce more about me. So the first, my lab or my research career, the target is using the eco-friendly biotechnology to solve environment to the environmental sustainability. So I got my PhD in Fudan University, and before that, I also study to get my master degree in this university, and also the undergraduate. So I already stayed at Fudan University for more than, I think, 25 years. I'm mainly focusing on the biohydrogen and the biomethane production. You can see the right side, and now, recently, I forward my research, try to connect the other experts from the computer science and our department. Now the AI is very famous. We have a lot of data, but usually we use a very basic statistic method to understand what is their performance. But now the AI can do more further. So even we create some predict models to predict biohydrogen and biomethane productions. And this research is under preparing, and also we got some very basic result, and we will publish this result soon. So the second is life cycle assessment. So it's quite high related with this topic today, because the life cycle assessment is the first lectures I teach in the master program of green energy and science at Fudan University. But that was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, nobody will notice this one. And even only in Fudan University, only 2 professors understand this. One is me, one is the other is Professor Zhu. But you can see this couple of years now is very, very famous. And a lot of experts involved in this area, they can have very good analysis to go through on their technologies. The other, my research is microbiome cell, because this is highly related to the anaerobic bacteria. And I learned this technology when I was in Finland as a postdoctor. So I bring it back to my lab, and so far I have some project from the National Science Technology Consult. I'm also continue to study this topic. So the second one, because I was a volunteer of YMCA when I was a bachelor student, I like to play with child. Especially, I like to design some special activity we call the popular science, because our science is very tough. It's very difficult to choosing. So my idea is that we should create some tools, just like you can use some Western material and then to combine to assembling one toolists, and then the child can play with that, and they will understand your science. So this is my idea. So we even got some project from the National Science and Consult. We have some related project on this one, not only research, but also popular science promotion. So we also publish some magazines on green energies. So maybe in the future, I can introduce this to you. Because of this background, so nowadays, the Taiwan, we call the university responsibility. So university, we do a lot of research, but do we really do what the society needed? Or we just publish a paper, and the paper is just like we will say some low impact factor, just like garbage. See, So that is what our government want to do, want our university to put some efforts into the community to understand what they really need. And then we go back to our lab to think about it, not only on the master and the degree, but also on undergraduate degree students. We have to create some lectures, and that lectures is outside campus. Okay, so they understand the problem and try to figure out the solution and then ready to do it. So that is the target of USR. I will mention later. So the CSR also, because I have this background, I have tools. The popular science is my tools. So some company, they want to do some treasure or they want to present their social responsibility, but they don't know how to do. So I'm his platform. Okay. So for example, there's one semiconductor company. They asked me to design some activity for them, and they gave me some fundings, and we engage their stakeholders and to let them know, let the stakeholder know what is their company and what is green in their company. So I do, then I also move on some agriculture, but because of my background in department environmental engineering. So finally, I noticed the agriculture is more fundamental in our life. We have to eat every day, but we really understand what we need, what we eat. Especially in Fudan University, we can buy any food very easily and cheap, but they are safe. I mean, do you understand do they some pesticides inside your food, but you don't know? They are cheap just because they are something happen, you don't know. So the food science I give lectures in the general education centers and to let the student understand this one. And I also environmental science because my background environmental and the bacteria in the soil, the agriculture, the mother of agriculture is soil. Soil, they also contain a lot of microorganisms. And what is the mechanism inside is also getting more and more interesting. So then the IoT is quite also very famous recently, and especially the population problem. Maybe the IoT can solve is one of the tools to solve these problems. Then the last part is the social innovation. Because yes, the ESG, SDG, everybody know this, but the entrepreneur, they may not know it. Big company, they have funding to hire some people to do that. But how about small company? Especially in Taiwan, I think just similar in Malaysia, we have 80% is the small company, not the very huge company. But this company, they don't have resources. They don't know how to do the ESG. They don't know SDG. So we can create this kind of education platform even to do something for them. And also the last part is a sustainability manager, because I will introduce later. In the last year, our university chose 5 professors to attend this sustainability manager certification training. We have 80 hours, and I have to attend every Saturday at 8 hours per day. So I got it. So I learned a lot from either these lectures. And the last part, I even built one spin-off company and in cooperation with some professor from the business college of business, because we are engineering. Business is their experts, not ours. So this is my background. Then we go to the topic today. We have 5 topics. The first one is why should we focus on the sustainability? The second, what is the USR? And third one, I will introduce why we use the green synergy to try to solve the society problems. And the first one, how to combine the social innovation and research. The last one, how to value the impact. So why we have a USR? Because this name is regional revitalizations. But this name, this noun is original from Japan because Japan had more serious population decreases in the most in the world. So, and also it happened in Taiwan because we are about 10 years behind Japan. We facing the same problems. So this is Taiwanese population statistics. So in the 2015, the working age population between the 15 and to the 64 years old reached its peak, and it will decline to the 2016. And in the 2017, the population, the age is higher than the 65 years old, is already higher, is more than the 14 years old. We call the golden across. So it's a very serious problem. And 2019, our elder population already higher than 40%. It means we go to aging society. And 2020, and the total population, we already go to the negative. It means the people death is already higher than people growth, the births. So it's a very serious problem. So it happened in Taiwan's university because population decreasing, the university can have students. So maybe I will lose my job very soon. So maybe I can go to the Malaysia to work. Yeah. And the 2025, the elder population is already higher than the 20%. It means that we go inside the super aged society. In the 2020, the working age population is below the 2 to 30. So our company, our entrepreneur, they cannot hire enough laborers for them. And the 2050, our total population will lower than 20 million. Nowadays, we have 24 million. It means 4 million people was gone. So this is the other map. You can see very clearly. We can see the right size. The green color is the mean population growth. Yeah, increasing. But others, the pink colors, the population decline. You can see only 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, if including the Hsinchu city is only 5. And also some island counties, they are increasing, but others, they are decreasing. So the other problem, they are focusing the population is all moving or stay in the major cities: Taipei, New Taipei, Taoyuan, Taichung, Tainan, and Kaohsiung. They occupied about 67% of population. The population density is very, very high in these cities. So it's also the resources balance also will happen happen very clearly. So our government, they have some policy for the regional revitalizations. So in the 2019, later we call the regional revitalizations year. So we have the policies launched in the 2019. So we have some national strategic plan. So the goal of simulation to develop the regional industry by building a complete supply economic. And they are across various regional and industries. Shortage is just they want to build a bridge between the regional and the industry, because the industry, they, if you launch one in company or the manufacturer in a regional place, it mean they have to hire some people. Then it mean the people will stay at that regional, then the population will increase. So this is their ideas. So this strategy period is 2021 to 2025. They will the government will spend about 9 billion NT dollars to solve this province. So this their idea. They want to connect the technology and also human central design. The design not cannot based on the technology only, because the human need is more important. And the other is find the industrial DNA. Is the DNA match the society or not? Is also very important. For example, you build one agriculture industrial in the place they don't have agriculture. It means the DNA is wrong. So you have to find a suitable place. So the target is to promote the intra-island immigrations to achieve the balance Taiwan. Okay. So they have several strategies. I will introduce later one by one. So the first is diversify the proposals submission channels. So mean the government they will provide a lot of fundings, and that fundings only supposed to by the support to the young people. So they will encourage the young people and the growth. They have a business concept, because the people they after their education they may only know the technology. They don't understand the business, because the final target is the young people have to earn the money. Otherwise, they cannot stay at home. They are not stay at home to consume the resources from their parents. They have to grow by themselves. But it's difficult to find a job in the countryside. So the business concept is very important to teach them how to do their business. Okay. So it's a young empowerment or working station. The next station is working station. Also mean the station. They have another. They can gather a lot of young people. They can work together and learn together, and they can also become or just like tourist centers, and these centers can guideline the people who go inside, and also the industrial go inside, like who they want to find and where they want to go is very important. So the second establishes the young empowerment working station. So they found some local individual or the grassroots enterprise. The local individual is mean that they are spacious. They are not do the like Uber or something very simple things. They are very special. And they can become a business. They have a very high business potentials. Is where they want. And also this station is kind of space, like a working space, because in Taiwan, the government like to build some buildings, but the buildings the business was gone and they will become empty. So they want to reuse this space. So they call the working stations, okay? So the third one is repurpose and revitalize the public space. Yes, that's the third topic I'm saying. So that space can provide face-to-face interactions. So because you are working alone, maybe you cannot stay very long. You will feel very boring and no support. But a lot of people working together, you can go further. So The fourth one is create revitalizations incubation platform. That platform not only the people, but also the funding, but then also the some entrepreneur or some big company they want to join together. That is kind of a platform because big company they have resources for the human incubation. Maybe they can provide some very good business concept, and then these young people can learn from them. Okay. Then the USR is a part of this budget. Okay, this 6 billion budget. So about the USR, because they want to the resources from the university, because we have students, it means we have a lot of manpower, and also professors, they have technology. So these young people also can learn and also get the resources from the professors. So like we can contribute to the society development and the proactive solutions to the society environmental change. So the unit is the Ministry of Education, and they have fundings for that. And then fundings, the name of the topic is the University Social Responsibility. We call the USR. The USR program, the first period, we have more than 100 universities join that. And then we build campus and also communities a bridge for that. And also we have to find the local province. Then we have to provide the local solutions, and even we have to create the economic development. Okay. And we as well, we have to construct proactive ecosystems because they are not single, they are not alone. We have to connect them as a link. So it's very important. So university are not only issues in the deployment, but also fulfilling their social responsibility to the society as well. This world is quite difficult, but the other angle we can see, because the students, they don't know why they should learn these lectures. But if we use the real project, real problem, they will know, okay, this technology is trying to solve these problems. So they will understand and they will want to learn more about this one. So the strategy of the USR is like this. This is the USR project in the pink color. They will engage the industrial community and also central group, because in the local they have a lot of central group. And the other side, we have to connect local government and then also enterprise. And we join as the last part is the technology university or the general universities. So we built a guidance and warmth, participation, workspace, and also exploration and the field studies, and on these different areas, for example, local care and industrial connection, and so far. Okay. The output is the local development, community, industry, culture, and the global connections in the different areas. Okay. And for example, we create a sense of local ideas for the students. And also we solve the regional social problems and so far. So this is the strategy of all the USR. So I will introduce the Fudan University as well, because we have one center called the USR Centers, University Social Responsibility Centers, and we are in charge to create the role of Fudan University on the social responsibilities. So this we provide this strategy last year. We focusing on the 5 area. The first is the zero carbon emission. The second is the environmental restorations. The third one is biotop. The last one, the regional revitalization. The last one is aging health. So in the university, in the buttons, we focusing on the 8 SDG. We engage different lectures, for example, general education, Dean's project, basic design, CDIO, or phenomenal based learning. And also we have disco 20 lectures, S school 20 lectures. We also engage the student club, and we input zero carbon emission technology, SDG dashboard, to show how is the SDG performance of our university. And also we built zebra field in our campus to just before they go outside, the students can learn in the university first. Then after we prepare everything, we go through the industry to try to cooperation with some companies. We call the CSR across USR. So we focusing on these 5 areas just mentioned in the left side. So the next one, I will introduce how to use the green synergy to solve this social problem, because we got a project from the Municipal of Education on the university social responsibility. In the second period, this is the second period, is from the 2020 to 2022. The project name is International Symbiotic Eco Community for the Green Synergy and Sustainability. So the PI of the project investment is of this project is Professor Chyi-How. So he bring this concept to us. We will use the sustainability concept to find the partners. Then we input our green synergy technology inside, and every people we work together, we call the symbiotic, and try to marketing the products we produce. And then we incubation the people, the young people there, to learn all the technology and try to make profile and to reach the social innovation, and also connect the international symbiotic eco communities. So our real field is in Dongshi, and Dongshi is also in Taichung. Dongshi is here. Feng University is, oh, sorry, they already was moving. Feng University is here. So you can see the population contribution in Taichung. The green color is increasing, red color is decreasing. More red is mean the more decreasing. So you can see a lot of place, the population decreasing, very huge, even in the central part of Taichung. This part is nearby the train station. It was the more crowded, but now the population decreasing. And the Dongshi, the place we choose is they have a 4th province. The first one is the population aging, and the second one is the economic exploitation and agricultural waste, and the weaker sustainable concept. Because this place, the Dongshi, they have very huge agriculture business here. They can earn more than the 40 billions every year. But they are all the very small farmers, and they deliver their product to the one platform. They charge a lot. Maybe one apple, in the marketing, they sell the 100 NT dollars, but the agriculture, the farmers, they only can earn the $30. So it's a huge difference, you see. So it means the economic exploitations. So agriculture cannot be traded very well, just like these photos. They just burn it directly. So a lot of air pollution nearby this area. because why they do this? Because they have very weak sustainability concept. They don't know how to reuse this waste material. So our platform, we try to focus on the different angles. The first thing we try to create some products. We have to we can value add their agricultural products and try to engage the peoples. We can engage young entrepreneur, farmers, FCU students, and all international guests. And the platform is a farm and also FCU, even the international connections. And what the strategy we input, the first strategy is creativity. Is we call the smart humanistic marketing promotion. And also the innovation we put inside the green synergy technology. Entrepreneur, we try to innovate it. We have incubation lectures to them. So this is platform we call the Green Synergy and the Sustainability Alliance. So we have the agriculture technology school. I will introduce later, and we teach them how to find the government resources, and we also build some online marketing platform, and also try to connect not only the B2C, the B2B may be easier. So we have some CSR connection with them, try to mapping the company to the farmers. So this is the strategy we put inside. The first, the green synergy application. The second, smart humanistic marketing promotion. The third one, the innovative entrepreneurial incubation. The last one is the international connection platform. And the products is right side. The first is our product. We can say the product is a soft product. Okay, it's empowering at agriculture technology farmer school. And the second one is romance in the mountain city. And the third one is living with a low house. The last one is sharing to the global. So the first one is empowering at the agriculture farmer school, because we try to reuse the waste materials in the farm, because they have chicken farm and also some food waste. We use the circular economies we know very well, and we can produce biogas, biohydrogen, and the effluent can be the fertilizer. We go to inside the field, and they can grow the tree, the fruit tree, and then produce the higher product, increasing the fruit products. And this is technology. We can see the right side. Yeah, the first one anaerobics technology. The second one is biochar technology. We also can grow some microalgae inside, and they can have different products. So this microalgae can go back to as a fertilizer. It's no problem. Even they can feed as they can be the feed of animals or the fishes. No problem. So we have some local schools in there. We call the school, because the school not in a Fengjia, it should be in the farmers. So either in the farm. So we choose the two places. I think Professor Pierre visited Agong and Gongyuan, the left side, this place this years. So each farm they have a demo system. We have green synergy demo system, biochar, and a cage-free chicken, and also classroom for education. So we left side you can see we design very simple biochar oven or a stove. We cooperate with some expert outside, and also teach students how to use the machines, and to build one small zoo so we can grow the ghost here. And also we have across department lectures. We can link the student from the different department, teach them how to use the biogas engines. And this online lectures on the agriculture technology farmers. In the last 2 years, we opened 8 lectures. You can see not only the technology, this me and the other professors, they teach the biochar and also try to use the fermentation technology to make fruit wine or the fruit vinegars. And also the marketing technology, we have to show them and how to how because in Taiwan you want to ask a company to build a video for you is very expensive. So maybe we can teach the farmer they do themselves. So video editing skill and also the branding skill, and even they should learn some new technology on digital marketing management. And also the last one is teach them how to write a proposal to earn the funding from the government. And this is our lectures in the online school. So this is some example. So because biochar is a very good material to absorb the odors in the environment. So the student they design some product like this, and these are the vinegars, and also we can also recycle the juice to make the wash dishes. They can wash the hands, and also we can biochar can put in the shoes. It's no problem. The other is we also create some microcredit lectures to teach the student how to learn the beer, the cran beer. And this beer they can test the different flavors of the beer. And further we can find because we want to sell the beer in Taiwan, you should have a license. So we cooperation some local companies, and then after they produce the marketing beers, and then the second stage is the marketing, how to sell the beers. So they are very important. The right side is the 4 beers we produce in the last years. But in these years, we found in the other farmers, they produce orange. They also cooperation with the other beer company. They have their own products, and then they even sell in the family market. So this is a kind of our output. They did not connect the Fudan University, but somebody saw this idea is a good idea. They also feel they can be a business, so they find a way, they found a rule by themselves, and they can earn the money. So this the third one, romantic mountain city, is this is my expert because I know how to put the technology to become a activity, that activity the children and their parents can join inside. So this farm cannot be only the place to grow the fruit, but also can be a place for the families. And we also create some this kind of ideas inside. And also the food science activity, and we engage some students and some professors. They create some food science new types of food, just use their original materials. They also earn some prize in the from the agriculture government. Okay. Even we cooperate with one of my friend who are opening one small company. This company is provide one. They will organize a lot of activity for the single peoples, because in Taiwan about the young people about 50% they can find their girlfriend and boyfriend. So this is very important. And I cooperation with them. I design activity, and they find people to join this kind of activity to understand the Dongshi, this place, and agriculture. And also the right side is UPM also joined and stayed at the farmer in the farmer for a couple of days. So now the COVID-19 was gone, so maybe next year, if you are interested, you can come to Fengjia, and we can do this. We can organize the activity for you. So this is a example one, the popular science with the CSR. We also create some, you can see there the table games, also some cooking skill with my students. They prepare the food for all the participants here. These 20 students, they prepared 100 food, 100 people's food for everyone. They, before they go to my lectures, they don't understand how to cook. So the cook skill is very important for survive. I teach them just like this. Especially for the man, you want to have a girlfriend, the cook skill will help you a lot. Yeah. And the last one, the third one is living with the locals. So because this place they have a lot of culture, so we will try to find. I built this for them, and then this was here, but they broken. But I rebuild one for them. I do by myself with them. And also we create some festival, and also this kind of festival was gone already 50 years, but they re back again last 2 years, so it's quite famous. And then the people, the elder people, they stay outside, but they born here, they will go back to his hometown to see how beautiful of their hometown. This is online marketing. We put their products and online. We can sell, create some activity and sales. And also global lectures. So this is lectures from the Professor Zhu, Smart Green Synergy lectures. And also we have the APEC Years Challenge. And because the last 2 years you cannot come, so only we come here. Maybe next year we can have a further activity. So we are now in the phase 3, is start from this year and to the next year. We cover carbon reduction in the eco village, build global common good with the green synergy. The PI is Professor Wu. And then now the climate change and also carbon reduction is very important. So we put this concept is inside. So the idea is similar. So we have a ESG initiate. We try to initiate the because ESG is very important for the company, and also climate change is sustainable economic. The content is carbon footprint verification and carbon farming and food independence and the biodiversities. So they can focusing on the how to create carbon agriculture sink. The other side is carbon reductions. We put the circular economy, AIoT, smart farm management, green the synergy, green energy, technology inside, and we create green humanities and smart technology. And we have different tasks focusing in different area. So this is a cooperation. The UKM-YSD is here, a cooperation with Youngpreneur and also some partner from Thailand and Italy. And also we cooperation with the industry resources because we have to do the technology innovation. And my company is here, ACABT, and also some institute from the Taiwanese government. And this is 3 talks. We have different strategy. For example, we put a CDIO course. We design the CDIO courses. We also innovative technologies, also green marketing and entrepreneur remarketing and green synergy. And this is our strategy. We also also want to open the online lectures. So we are after that I will open all the participants. You can join for us. So about the research connection, so one of my master students, they choose the agriculture farm, the fruit to calculate the carbon footprint. So first, the fruit is citrus orchard. This is their whole process. They have to identify from the raw material extraction, products management, transportation, usage, and end life. They will understand all the process, and then choose the right products. The first they choose the gem because they have this ultra gem, and the raw material extractions is secondary because we reuse the ultras they can sell on the marketing, but they are still can use available. So we invest the amount of these ultras, and also because we want to make the gym, you have to add rock sugars, and you have to use the electricity, and also you to cook the gem, you have to use the LPGs, and the waste. How we also think about to how to trade the waste, because in the farmer they use the compost to trade their waste. So the method and the material method we use the open LCA. So it's open resources, so you can use for free. And the carbon emission, we know the raw material, the extraction, they will produce about 500 kilograms the carbon dioxide emissions. Our products managers, they will produce about 550, and end of life, they will produce about 50 per kilogram. And we found the highest emission is located in the LPG usage. So if we want to reduce the LPG, to reduce this, we have to find a fuel to replace the LPG. So so the idea is maybe we can reduce this by the biochar or burn the waste bridge directly, and they can, because the biomass they will not produce carbon dioxide, so they don't have a carbon dioxide emission credit. So it can if we only do these simple things, it can reduce carbon dioxide about 50%. So this is idea for that. So this is a sustainability manager. I during the last year I spent about 3 months, 80 hours to get these certifications. And this is the other ideas because this is a homework of our in the lectures. We try to develop one recycle system for the plastic beverage cup. Okay. So, because in Taiwan we drink a lot of beverage. You can see every student in their hand, you can find it. They will produce about 2 billion cups every year. Okay, so this is name from my company. This is fake company, not real. This is our homework is only, and our vision, we want to use the nature material to go back the real Taiwanese tastes. So because all the plastic, the final need to go to the ocean, so we have to let the ocean go to their original natures. The target, we want to reduce plastic pollution and also protect the oceans. So because now we do have some recycle system in Taiwan, but the problem is like this, because they are not unclassified, and also different type of material put inside, they are not allowed for recycle for the further usage. So the first we have to solve this problem. So we have to the project introduction is we have to return this to new products. So but they in this system they should have a business model. So we create some rebuilt systems. I will choose later. And the outcome, because we designed one, we choose one our fake company. We have 20 store, and every store every store they can sell about 200 cups every day, and a year is about this amount of cups. So if this amount of cups is mean they will produce this amount of waste plastic. And if we recycle it can reduce about 77 tons of waste plastic only using the recycle system. So, and how to do this B2B problems, and how to encourage the consumers to do this, so the benefits is you should create a very friendly platform like this, because you can get the point if you bring your cup back to bring a clean cup back to the shop, you can get the point. So this is a very easy concept of this. So the last one is analysis, how to analysis the impact. So this is LBG or LBG framework. The first is input, the second is output, and the last one is impact. In our engineering concept, all the proposals only focusing on these two sides. So this kind of social problem, you have to think about the last size, and they are very important. So in my case here, why we do this, what they will get, where we do this, and how is the contribution form. So you can think of, we also cooperate with some of the NGO. So because the time limited, so I will not produce many, I will not say too much. The output is here. Output should have numbers. So the suicidal place is this amount. The greenhouse gas emissions is this amount. So the business output is here, and the opportunity benefits is here. Okay, without the business model, nothing will succeed. Okay, even you have very good idea, good technology, there's no work. Okay. So impact, you have analysis the two different ways. One is social impact, the other the business impact. Social impact is related to personal, organization, and also environment. The business impact focusing on the employer and also for the business themselves. So this is the most important part for your topic. You working on the project. To succeed or not, you have to do this kind of analysis. This is only a part of that, because maybe you heard about SROI. This is related to the monies. So this is all I learned in the 8 hours lectures. Yes. So this is the last page of my presentation. In my university, we will say the different but better. That is not only for the students, but also for the professors, because every day we teach the same thing, we do a lot of research, but do we really know our impact? We are doing the better way, and also we also create better ourselves. So, okay, this is my last page. Thank you. Thanks for your listening.
Thank you very much, Professor Lai. Wow, that was very enlightening. Let me just maybe summarize a little bit. I can see that the direction, the strategy, it was actually planned from top down, am I right? It came from the Ministry of Education.
Yes.
Because I think universities in Taiwan, all of them are under Ministry of Education, right? Yes. Because in Malaysia, we have Ministry of Higher Education, but in Taiwan, it's under one ministry. So yes. I see that you said it involves around 116 universities under the USR initiative, right? Yes. It's in the University Social Responsibility.
Yes.
So it is in 3 phases.
Yes.
Is it 3, or is after 3 it's already finished?
Now we have the third phase.
You're currently under the 3rd phase. So under different phases, you are targeting different SDG goals, right?
No. The phase only depend on the time.
The time. So right now it's 2023 until 24. So you're targeting certain SDG goals, right?
Yes.
Goal number 7, 12, 13, and 17.
Yes.
Right. So it's very strategically planned. So for example, you gave an example for Feng University, where you have your own USR center, right? And your goal was like zebra, right? ZEBRA.
Yes.
So that's your goal to achieve the the goal for USR. So And I think I'm going to share like one line that I was really intrigued by from your slides, where you said universities are not only issuing diplomas, but also fulfilling their social responsibilities to society as a whole.
Yes.
So that is the main point, right? Not just learning in lectures, taking exams. You're also educating all the students on how they can use their talent and their education to help the society.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Professor Lai. So I will be entertaining questions. If any of the audiences have any questions, you can put it in the chat box or the comment. So maybe I'll take one question from the chat box. In Taiwan, do you implement any carbon tax mechanism? Do you have any carbon tax mechanism?
Actually, yes, we just open, our government want to open the carbon market carbon market in the next month. We don't have that period now, but we will open next month. So the idea should be every company they will have a limitation of carbon emissions. So if they over the limitation, they have to pay the money. We call that the carbon, carbon debt. Yeah, you have to pay for that. Yeah.
Okay, and he also asked, what is the standard for carbon trading in Taiwan? Is it the Vera standard?
It's a very rough standard, I will say that, because every company they have different standards, different limitation. Yeah, even they will change every year. I think so, but nowadays they didn't announce. They didn't announce all the detail. Yeah, maybe next time I can introduce this topic. It's quite interesting.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. So maybe we also have some questions from our registration form. We have one question from Bernama, journalist. How does the impact of fossil fuel in our country affect health?
Actually, we have one Formosa company that is a very big fossil fuel company in Taiwan. And then there is one village nearby, just next to the company. And our government, I do some in research on the health of the company. Actually, my college, his hometown just next to there. And the Formosa company provide a health check every year for them to trace their health. But some magazine, they call the village name is cancer village. It means the cancer percentage is very high in that village. So we have some progress. We have some proposal. Government also have some funding to do this research. Even the EIA, environmental improvement analysis. If you want to open new company, the government will ask you to do the analysis before you launch the company. So it's quite a serious problem. Yeah, we found, yes, there are some related, but they will not say the 100% is it 100% just like that, but they have highly related. They will say that.
Okay, I understand. So the government is trying to solve the current issues by doing regular health checkup for the residents, as well as trying to control the new companies. Before they create new companies, they have strict regulations.
Yes.
We still have time because I think Professor Lai needs to go by 11:10. So I think we can entertain some more questions. If you have, you can put it in the chat box. There's also another question from Ayu Ariza from the National Research and Innovation Agency, Indonesia. Her question is, what is the method to measure eco-community?
So far, I didn't find any method to analyze the eco community. but I think it's quite interesting topic. Maybe you can find that one. But the how to analysis the impact just in my last part of a slide. This is quite common one to analysis. They are not only focusing on the one village, but also one activity, even one activity or one research. You also can do the impact analysis. So yes, in even the company, because the company have money, they have to do the ESG, and they have to do their environmental impact. But they have standards for that. We call the GRI standard and SASB and others. So they are quite widely for company, but I cannot find for the village so far. Yes.
Yeah, so maybe there is no, we don't know whether there's a standard or not, but we can just use any type of analysis, like for example, the one that you're showing here, right?
Yes, yes.
Measuring the input, output, and also the impact.
Yes.
Okay, next question from Ernie Umi Hasana. She's a researcher from Universitas Jana Badra, Yogyakarta. What is the role of Malaysian society to support green synergies in relation to tourism? I mean, okay. I'm not sure whether you're supposed to answer this question because this is the role of Malaysian society.
It's a good idea. Actually, my in my slide, I didn't mention medical. Yeah. We created a lot of tourism activity, right? We call it a low carbon emission activity. So even a tourist or a traveling can be calculate their carbon footprint. So everything you can base on the carbon footprint. So you will have the marketing. Actually, one of my friends, she just got his master degree in Europe. Her master thesis is just like this. He studied on the sustainable tourist. So it's quite interesting. Yeah, it's a good idea for user LCA to do this. Yeah.
Okay, so we can measure the carbon footprint of tourists.
Yes, yes, yes. No problem.
Okay, that's interesting. There is one final question from my side. A researcher, Nur Ains Shahira, from our own hospital, UKM hospital. So what is the best way to keep it green in this fast-paced world nowadays? I mean, we are all having busy lives. So how can we contribute?
I think the professor introduced this in this series lectures before. The most important is a mindset change, because nowadays climate change, the weather is quite hot. Recently, you turn on the AC, can you increase the temperature 1 degree? 1 degree, maybe you will feel comfortable, but you already decrease the electricity consumption. It means you decrease the carbon emissions. Yeah. So some kind of mindset change, you can do that. Even you want to go outside, if you can take the public traffic, then you don't need to drive by yourself. It will reduce carbon dioxide. Okay, just this kind of green concept. Yes, it should be.
Yeah, wow, okay. When you said that, I suddenly look at my remote control. Yeah, so we have to have our own, set our mindset to try to do little things. Maybe by just decreasing 1 degree of your air conditioning, it will help.
Yes.
Okay, I think there are no more questions. We can conclude this talk. Before that, can I ask all the attendees to turn on their cameras for a quick photography session? If that is okay. Yeah, thank you. So we'll wait for a few seconds for everyone to turn on their camera.
How to turn off my sharing?
I think maybe Professor Lai can unshare your.
I'm trying to find how to unshare.
I'm not sure. So technical, how to unshare the slide?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Never mind, Prof. No worries.
There's a share screen
That's,
button at the
yeah,
bottom
and
center, or
the bottom center, yes. Unshare.
Where is unshare?
At the bottom.
or the host can only do it, or
Yeah, if you do it, so please. I think I cannot find.
Can the host help unshare? Thank you.
Oh yeah, found it. Thank you.
So on the count of 3, please smile or wave at the camera. 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much, Professor Lai, for sharing your insights and expertise
you.
with us today. Your talk has been truly enlightening and has given us a lot to think about and serve as a great reminder of the importance of working together to create a sustainable future. Thank you to all attendees as well for joining us today. We hope that you find this talk very informative and thought-provoking. Please stay tuned for our next online talk series. Have a great day. Thank you, Professor Lai. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Good day.
You too. Have a good weekend.
Bye.